What is up, guys? JaretCampisi with Christina K and her little brother Alex. Welcome back to another vlog. Today we're going to be heading over to Ducati of Santa Barbara to install a tail tidy and remove the passenger pegs on the Tuono. If you don't know, that's our next giveaway bike. So if you saw the videos of us giving away the XD, same thing with this one. We're going to customize it, put on some of the most beautiful parts from Manny at Moto Million, and then we're going to give it away when we're done. If you're interested in being entered to win this bike, check out the Patreon page. That's how we fund these bikes, and people get entries to win them when we're done. So I'll check in with you guys when we get over to the Ducati dealer. All right, we have arrived, Santa Barbara Ducati, my favorite place on earth. We had to stop on the way and pick up some blenders. We all got peanut butter with chocolate and banana. So freaking good. But yeah, I think we're gonna throw the Tuono up on a lift here and see if we can get this tail tidy on. I was telling Christina I'll be a lot more excited about this bike once it has a tail tidy, fender eliminator, the mirrors removed,
belly panel,
and the carbon belly panel, and we have the carbon wheels too. Oh, I should have showed him the carbon wheels.
Oh.
All right, we'll do that in the next episode so you guys can check them out. But this bike's gonna go from looking a little bit ridiculous to really good, really fast. So let's get started. So if you saw our XD giveaway video, they had this. Is this a 999?
Yes.
Is that what it is? Yeah. So this is a 999 that Classified Moto put together. They're in Virginia. They do some really cool builds. If you haven't seen them, you should check them out. Rory's doing some work right now trying to figure out what's going on. I think it's stuck in gear, is that what you said? Yeah. So he's gonna take off the crankcase there.
Left-hand cover.
Left-hand cover and see what's going on. But I think this bike is so badass. Like I said, I'd love to do some builds like this in the future.
It's the prostate, mate. All about the prostate for us old boys.
So as you guys know, Christina and I are searching for new bikes. The 959 is her favorite bike, like looks wise, but she's obviously never ridden one, mainly because in the stock trim she'd probably have to have it lowered. That doesn't seem too bad, teens. If you had your riding boots on, I think you'd be okay.
my riding boots are not 4 inches.
No, but yeah, it's always higher until you pick it up, you know. Which don't do it with your sandals on, but
No.
dude, you look really good on it. How does it feel? Do you feel weighty on your wrists?
Not really.
No? Dude, oh my god, if you rode this around town, you might cause accidents.
Well, I wouldn't be wearing these here, so
I know, but still.
I'd be covered.
All right, so on the docket for today, we got the NRC tail tidy for your license plate and the turn signals. Sorry, I can't speak right now. Again, I get all my parts through Manny at Moto Million. If you guys are interested, check out the links in the description below, straight to these parts on his website. So we're gonna be getting rid of this huge fender, which are my least favorite thing on motorcycles, but they have to have them there by law. It has to be out from the factory. This has to be behind the rear tire. And then we're also gonna remove these as well. And I'm guessing that's gonna be at least a few pounds, I would say, today. So the weight reduction begins. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing we did was just pull the seat off, and anytime I say we, I mean Brian. He's doing all this, I'm not doing anything. Looks like he moved some stuff out of the way. We found the battery tender. I was wondering where it was on this bike, so it looks like it's under the seat, which is pretty easy to get to. And then he just moved some stuff out of the way, and we're gonna start unscrewing some bolts down here and get this thing off. I'm gonna be interested to see how much work this takes. I hope it's not super involved, but you never know when it comes to Italians. All right, so looks like 2 bolts, well 3 bolts, and he got the tail tidy drop down. God, what is this thing called? Fender, rear fender drop down, thank you. And then we gotta unplug some stuff in there. I don't know if it's gonna be plug and play or not. Oh, okay. Looks like that part is. These things are so ridiculous, man. We should weigh that. Do you have a scale?
Yeah.
All right, so we got the stock fender on the scale, 2 pounds exactly. Let's see what the new one weighs. So looks like just over half a pound. So right there, we already saved what, 1.5 pounds? Sweet, I'll take it. Wait until we take those passenger pegs off too. All right, so we're just taking a look at the tail tidy here. And I think what we're gonna do is, Brian was saying, punch a little hole in here because we gotta get this wire all the way up through. This is the light for the license plate. And then we're gonna put it in through there, and then we're gonna have this all the way back. So it'll be nice flush mounted, and that's how nice and clean it's gonna look. All right, moment of truth. We're gonna check it, see if it works. There's the original brake light, that all works. There you can see the light for the license plate. Turn signals, there you go. Dude, I love NRC stuff. It's so good. Look how bright that is. And it looks so much better. And of course, we're gonna keep this way, way down here. So I do think originally the wire is supposed to go up here, but as you saw, Brian punch through there, and now you don't even notice it. And we still have enough play so that if the new owner is scared of, you know, getting pulled over, you can put it down here. For me personally, I want it as far back as possible. So look at that, don't even see the wire. Hell of a job, Brian. And then he tidied up all the wires here, put a clip on it, and then we'll find a place to tuck it down in there. It'll be perfect. It'll be right, it's rain, it will. I also noticed it has a standard battery. This thing probably weighs 7 to 9 pounds, and we're gonna be definitely replacing that with a lithium ion battery, which will save probably 5 or 6 pounds at least minimum. So that'll be nice modification, especially because of how high up this is. You'll notice that. Up next, pulling off the passenger pegs. We'll throw these on the scale, see how much that removes. So stock form, this bike was 470 pounds. I would like to strip 30 pounds off this somehow. You think that's possible, Brian?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Get it down into 440s.
Yeah.
Something like that, I think it'll be perfect. This thing's already a monster, so it'll be freaking ridiculous. And there you go, guys. Another just over 2 pounds. So that's a pound and a half with the tail tighty, 2 pounds for these, so that's 3.5 pounds already we saved. Freaking awesome. So Brian, as we were finishing up, said he's actually just gonna run the tender up under the rear seat, so that way you don't have to take the seat off if you do want to plug it into a tender. So that'll be for the new owner, because I think I'll be riding it enough to make sure that it stays charged over the next couple of months here. So nice little touch. It's things like that, you know, guys. We try to make your life easy around here, but look at that tail section. Looks so good. So I had hired a graphic designer to work on the paint scheme for this Tuono. As you know, we're going to do a custom paint scheme. I didn't like anything that it came up with, so I sat down this weekend and worked some stuff in Photoshop myself, and I really like the black a lot. I tried white, but I think it looks too much like a Gixxer or something like that. I think black works really well on this. It's kind of like the old RSV4s. They used to come in black, the RRs, and I like the red as well. And then of course we'll have carbon front and rear fenders. This piece up here will be carbon, and then we're gonna chop that exhaust down. Even though we're gonna do the Akrapovic full titanium system, we're gonna chop that down, make it nice and short, and I think it's gonna look absolutely incredible. So, oh, I can't wait to get this thing painted. All right, so I'm showing them the tail tighty. Teens and Alex didn't see it, so I'll turn on the bike real quick for them. That beautiful dash. So see how it has the license plate light right there? See that?
Oh, yeah.
And then I can show you guys the turn signals.
Very nice.
See that?
Whoa,
Isn't that wild?
that's crazy.
Both sides.
It looks so much better.
Yeah, dude, it cleans it up like crazy. Yeah, that's a good bike, man. I dig it. So as I mentioned, we're both looking for bikes. It just so happens Santa Barbara Ducati has a 2018 V4S demo that they can give me a crazy deal on. So I'm gonna take it for a spin, see how it feels, and see if I wanna climb back on the sport bike train. So I'll catch you guys on the GoPro. So, first time back on the V4 since I rode my carbon V4. Man, almost a year now. Chris is on his beautiful 1198S. Thinks, oh hey, we got some bikers rolling around here. And I'm just gonna take this beauty on a test ride and see how I feel. I got it in sport road right now. Man, it's comfortable. For a super bike, man, this thing is comfortable. For a bike that makes 226 horsepower with a race system, it's actually really nice. Feels a hell of a lot better than the twin Panigales did. I'll tell you what though, this does feel a lot heavier than my carbon V4. I think this bike sits around 430, 435. And my carbon V4 was around 396, something like that. So this one has an auto blipper, so you want to test that out. So far, everything feels really good. It actually feels very premium. I think this bike even has self-canceling turn signals, which is pretty crazy. Oh yeah, just as good as I remember it. Quick shifters are, God, the upshifts are just like butter, man. All right, so get to some twisties up here. This motor is so freaking ballistic, man. I forgot how insane this thing is. This bike is so capable. It's so not needed for road riding, like at all. It's ridiculous. Like, it's just, It's effortless. God. It redlines at 15,000. I mean, I'm rolling around at 7,000, 8,000. It's so capable, this bike, man. God, now I'm questioning if do you even need something like this for the road? I could just get a Diablo 1260, you know, and be way more comfortable. I'll give you guys just a little taste of how ballistically fast this bike is. And this is only in second gear. Like, this is like go to jail speeds, this thing. It's so out of control. Let's make sure nobody's around. Oh shit, look at that. So never mind. See what happened. I'm like riding by in a red super bike. I wasn't doing anything, sir. You probably heard the bike just like screaming back there. Hilarious. Once again, that's what I'm talking about when you ride bikes like this. You're just one twist of the throttle away from getting your bike impounded and going to jail. But why does it have to be so fun? Last time I came through here, I was on the X Diablo. Hey, thank you. X Diablo's a lot more comfortable. I don't know, man. It's really a tough choice. I know everybody online wants me to get a V4, but for everyday riding, I just don't know. I feel like you might be able to have more fun on a Diablo, man. With all that low down grunt, more comfortable riding position. God, this thing is insane though. All right, so test ride on this thing went well. Could have ended badly had that other car not been pulled over there. I don't know, guys. I'll be honest. It is so ridiculously fast. Don't get me wrong, it's just a gorgeous bike, but I think I'm kind of over that kind of speed for the street, man. I don't know. I'm gonna hop in the car here and we'll sign this out. Yeah, so man, I never thought I would see the day when I didn't want to ride a super bike anymore, but I think riding that X Diablo spoiled me because I've done that same loop through Hope Ranch. It's like one of my favorite rides in Santa Barbara on the X Diablo at the same speed as I was doing it on the V4, and I had a lot more fun on the X Diablo, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know, I think I'm just kind of over it. As I get older, I know everything that's involved with riding those high-powered super 226 horsepower. Why do you need that on the street? It's like super bikes have just turned into a giant pissing contest, and I feel like I'm kind of all out of piss at this point. I just don't care anymore. I've done enough high-speed racing. I just feel like I've lucked out too many times. Today was another prime example. You guys saw it on video. Yeah, I don't know. I think I want to try out the Diablo 1260. And I want to try out the Monster 1200 and actually ride them and see how they feel. But the X Diablo right now is, I think, top of my list. I love that bike. It's such a good bike, so comfortable. Yeah, but anyway, this video is not about me buying bikes. This video is about the Tuono. We got that tail tighty installed. Brian did a fantastic job. We got those passenger pegs removed. We already saved 3.5 pounds, Alex.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm back here now.
Sorry. Yeah, we saved 3.5 pounds already, and on our quest to 30 pounds of weight savings, which I think we're gonna make easily. Again, if you guys want to be signed up to win this bike, check out the Patreon page. It's always the first link in the description below. Anybody who supports the series is entered to win the bikes when we're done. We're also going to have worldwide cash prizes, so be sure to check out the page. See if you're interested. If you enjoy what we're doing here on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like, and we'll see you in the next one.